Now, Parker, I don't know much about mic placement. Can you tell me what sounds good?
Sure, sounds good. Okay, so this is going to be part one of a series of 2, 3, possibly 4 videos where we talk about the hierarchy of things in your guitar chain that affect your tone. A lot of people seem to think that your amp head is the bulk of your tone, and that's just crazy talk.
It's not crazy talk. This is crazy talk.
Unless we're talking clean guitar tone, but in our case, we're talking distorted rock and metal rhythm and lead guitar tones. We're gonna make a video, there's another video by Ola Englund, but basically at the end of the day, every high gain amp head sounds the same if you're running it through the same cabinet. You can make them all sound exactly the same. Your amp head is for feel. It's how they all respond differently to your hands and your play style. That's pretty much all they're for, and multiple channels and versatility for your live show. But assuming all you're using is one rhythm channel, they're all the same. The most important thing that affects your tone is your cabinet, the speakers in it, and your microphone, and microphone placement. If you are playing on stage without monitors, your cabinet is your monitor, so that's where you're going to be hearing a lot of tone. But for the audience, they're not hearing your cabinet so much. They're hearing it through the mic, through the PA. So today, me and Sean are both going to be playing various guitars through a PV6505 into a no-name cabinet that has Celestion 7080 speakers with an SM57 in various positions, and you can tell us what you think. And notice how just moving the mic like 1 inch to the side dramatically changes your tone. So before you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a new setup,
Hundreds
or thousands, just move your mic 1 inch. Take a shot. I'm gonna puke. SM57, right on the grill, center of the dust cap, which is the brightest point you can get on any cabinet. Me personally, I hate the way an amp through a cab sounds in a room, because that's never what you hear on record.
Correct.
You're missing the mic. Every mic has its own individual EQ curve, and depending on where you put it, that's gonna react with the speaker differently. Like, do you remember the first time that you heard like a mic'd up cabinet?
But I do remember like the first time coming through a cab where it was like really honest.
Right.
And your playing came through to like an uncomfortable level
Right.
of like, you know, presence and everything.
Tip to all you guitar players and bassists out there, if you really want to get a lot better at guitar, mic your stuff in an isolated area and then listen to what's coming through that mic, because then you'll really hear what's going to be on your albums and what the audience hears. Okay, so now all we did was move the microphone 1 inch to the left. We're no longer on the center of the speaker, we're on the edge of the dust cap. Now I'm gonna move it all the way to the edge of the speaker, which should be the darkest tentatively.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't it like the classic 80s hair metal tone? Totally. Totally hair metal stuff. Now we're gonna try something else, and here what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the edge of the dust cap, and we're gonna switch the microphone from an SM57 to an SM7. take the SM7 and we're gonna put it on the center cap, but we're gonna pull it back like 6 inches and see how full that sounds or thin. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So, I mean, you can hear, and it's different on different cabinets. This cabinet basically has every cabinet has its own distinct flavor, and so does every mic, so you're gonna hear the cab through no matter what you do, but there were differences in treble, there were differences in bass, and just, you know.
I feel for everything.
Yeah.
Like I'll get into one, and then I'll hear the other, and I'm like, eh.
Yeah, it sounds more like this, it sounds more like this. So that's the importance of microphone on your placement. There's a lot of good affordable mics. The SM57 is pretty much the standard. The Audix i5 is right around $100. The Sennheiser E906, it's like $60 used on Guitar Center, and it's a great sounding, brighter one too. So just experiment, you know, with your mic placement, with your mics, and find something that works. I mean, if you think that your guitar sound is too dark, find a bright mic or place it more closer to the center, things like that. Because again, your amp is really for feel and versatility. If you need 3 channels, if you need MIDI foot switching, then find an amp that has that. But if you need just, you know, a decent, you know, distorted tone, there are plenty of used heads that you can get for like $600. Like a lot of
or less.
Yeah, like a lot
shit.
of cranks now, a lot of PVs, you know, you can find all that shit for like $500.
Which pains me because the first crank I ever bought was $1,600 out the door.
Okay, so that was part
Will
one.
I lose my
that
ass on
was
this?
microphone placement. I'll put a link somewhere around here or somewhere where we talk about speaker volume. That's going to be our next one, so tune into that. And again, if you like these videos that you're watching, make sure to check out all the rest of our stuff at our Patreon, where you can donate to help us keep making this stuff. And also check our band Starkill at our Starkill official Facebook page right here. That was really, really
Merry
good.
Christmas.
Thank you.